Eric off to a pretty dominating lead and generally just having a pretty dominant game, not really letting Min Min do her thing at all, just, you know, really getting in, pressuring a lot. Ooh, going for the Mega Whop, but unfortunately a little bit too slow. Also got to be said, like, you know, I feel like you heard like a lot of people drop Min Min after the nerfs, but it's the same for, you know, sticking with it. I mean, still definitely a character with a lot of potential, and I know it's definitely not Saim's only character, and honestly, Min Min, even post-nerfs, is still probably the best counterpick character in the game, or at least one of them, because she just, like, so violently destroys so many matchups. Speaking of violent destruction, though, my lord, that was what, 100 under the platform? I mean, I want to know what's Wolf has got in those boots. Like are they like lead lined or something? Now think about it. Is there any character without metal feet that doesn't have a stupidly strong back air? Because you got Samus. It's pretty ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, you know, sure, you might have a really strong killing back air if you got some metal boots, but what if your feet get uncomfortable? Did you ever think about that? Yeah. Please help, this is so hard.
I thought about that. Oh, single commentary, but I got your back.
What's up,
everyone?
Thank you, Cantaloupe.
I'm Cantaloupe. I am your streamer / commentator.
The Kazuya.
We're seeing the EricTho Wolf. I think that's very interesting.
Yeah, and Saim did not want to deal with that matchup again. And I know he apparently has been practicing Kazuya all last night and hurt his wrist doing it. So, you know, that's some real commitment.
I saw something about that on Twitter. We'll see if it pays off, though, if we get into this game, too.
Yeah. You know, Kazuya, he wants you to put in the commitment. If you're not willing to hurt for him, then I don't think you deserve to play him. He's a powerful man, and he only lets powerful people control him. You got to endure that pain, and then you get the reward of free zero to, well, not free 0 to deaths, but, you know, 0 to deaths.
Yeah, speaking of enduring that pain, that's already a first stock for Eric.
Yeah. Honestly, though, every game with Kazuya in it is kind of just like a waiting game, like, oh no, will they get Mishimud?
Yeah, so it's definitely not over or anything by any means. Kazuya just one good, clean hit, and that's all it takes to take a stock, so.
Eric seems to not want to deal with absolutely any of that, so just doing a cheeky bit of blaster camping, as Wolf does.
Yeah, just keeping Kazuya as far away from him, and of course that's how you would want to play in this matchup.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, Kazuya is a terrifying character to interact with, so I don't think anyone would really blame you for just not dealing with him.
Oh, okay. Eric would recover. I thought he had a cheeky edge right there. And that is going to be it for the first stock. I honestly don't remember the name of that move, but
it's Rage Drive Heaven's Gate, something like that.
That's what you're here. That's why we have you on fire.
It's funny because I practiced Kazuya for like a full week at like the very start of the semester. I was like, oh, this character's awesome, and then never played him again. But I at least remember what most of the stuff is called.
Yeah.
Half of it was just like learning how many moves he has because it's something like 30 or like 42, something ridiculous like that.
Yeah, and, that's a very interesting character, very unique.
Yeah, and that's like half of his Tekken move kit.
Oh, and that
was sneaky.
I was about to say, don't let the percent mislead you, as Kazuya always has a chance.
Yeah.
And yeah, here we go with 0-0 last stock.
So there we go. We got the promised Kazuya 0 to death. I mean, not quite what we thought it looked like, but just about.
It was pretty close. Pretty close, if I say so. It was 0 to death, after all.
Yeah, you know. Honestly, probably about as much mental damage as Kazuya's normal 0 to deaths too. Yeah, Saim's definitely looking to use those smash attacks, and granted, they do have armor, so sometimes you can just do them, and it might work.
Yeah, definitely.
I do think, not back air.
Wow, and that'll kill. And
yeah.
Eric will take the set.
Yep, a very solid performance from Eric. I mean, it's Eric. Obviously, he's just always going to be an incredibly strong player, no matter what he picks up. And, you know, guess he's feeling the Wolf today, and we all have to be very worried.
I believe Eric was specifically working on Wolf just for Min Min, and a few other matchups specifically.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's nice to see for him that working out, but for LTSaim, I'm sure not so much.
Yeah, Wolf is definitely just such a good glue character to a lineup. Like, you know, there's